Hello, everyone, and welcome to this episode of Ignition Time. The country is reopening. The economy is reopening. There are Republican states across the country that are prematurely ending the $300 a week unemployment benefits. However, as more and more individuals are being called back to work, as we are recovering from this recession. Is this the great recovery? Is it the great recession? Or is it the great resignation? Here's the headline of an article on your screen from CNBC. Great resignation gains steam as return to work plans take effect. You'll get a link to this article in the description section below because we always provide references for all of our resources. My name is Dr. Nitin Chhoda. This right here is a little bit of information about me. You'll learn more about who I am, what my journey has been like, and why you should listen to me. This channel, the Ignition Time channel, is about the country, the economy, as well as our money. Let's just jump right in. Instead of heading back to work in the wake of the COVID pandemic, many employees are actually choosing to quit. In fact, according to new research by Monster.com, this is being called the Great Resignation because 95% of workers are actually considering changing jobs. Think about that for a second. The pandemic has caused a lot of people to reevaluate their options, particularly when it comes to work. People want more flexibility. People want to be able to work from home. People want to be able to work less hours so they can focus on other things, whether it's family, whether it's learning new skills. It could potentially be changing jobs. People are actually telling their employers that they want to resign, or they want to work less hours, or they want to shift careers, even if this means they make less money. This has essentially made millions of our fellow Americans reevaluate our priorities and say, hey, I'm not going to be stuck in the same dead-end job. For me, money is less important than spending time with my family, potentially spending time with my parents, my kids, or finally doing that thing that I always wanted, specializing in something that I always wanted to do, but I was never able to do because I was stuck in the rat race of life. That indeed is what is happening. More and more individuals are getting burnt out from logging long hours while balancing childcare and remote school, sometimes all at once. A lot of individuals, after spending a year at home, simply don't want to commute anymore because they prefer the flexibility of working remotely, being home and working remotely at least a few days of the week. Here's an important quote from Maria Ritan, who's the founder and head coach at Jump Team, which is based in Minneapolis. Either they are unfulfilled from their jobs or their priorities have changed. Basically, employees are now ready to see what else is out there. Folks, this has been called the Great Resignation. In fact, I'll provide you with a link to this article that you'll see. Anthony Claude says, the COVID vaccine means a return to work and a wave of resignations. For everyone exiting the pandemic feeling burnt out, know that you are not alone. So this has been called the Great Resignation. A whopping 95% of workers are now considering changing jobs, and 92% are even willing to switch industries to find the right position. Many of them say that burnout and lack of growth opportunities is what is indeed driving the shift, according to what Monster.com found. Here's an important comment from Scott Blumsack, who's a senior vice president of research and insights at Monster. He said this: when we were in the throes of the pandemic, so many people buckled down. Now what we are seeing is a sign of confidence. Already, a record 4 million people have quit their jobs in April alone, according to the Labor Department. This is what Scott said. Candidates are putting their toe in the water to see what's out there. Folks, at the same time, CNBC reports that there are actually more opportunities for job seekers. The Labor Department has reported a record 9.3 million job openings as of the latest tally. This is pretty incredible. Let's repeat this comment from Blumsack again. The number of open jobs is higher than ever before. That's absolutely contributing to why candidates are putting their toe in the water to see what's out there. Now, folks, as more and more people are getting vaccinated, as more and more people are returning to the office, it's making workers say, hey, maybe I don't need to return to the office. Just because I can return to the office doesn't mean I should return to the office. Maybe I should explore other options because the last year has given me a chance to re-evaluate my priorities, re-evaluate my options. Maybe I can finally do that thing that I always wanted to do, but I was never able to do because I was stuck in the day-to-day rat race. In fact, in a survey of more than 350 CEOs and human resource and finance leaders, 70% said they plan on having employees back in the office by fall of this year, if not sooner. Here's the problem. Employees may not want to return to the office. And out of these companies that are planning for office re-entry, managing employees want to continue working remotely. In other words, the top tier employees, the executives, the senior officials want to actually continue working from home. And this is a major concern for a lot of employers. In fact, Retan said this: if we see a wave of employees leaving, companies are going to have to figure it out. What's happening right now is that 9 out of 10 companies are combining remote work and on-site working, according to a separate McKinsey survey. Most companies, however, said they still don't have a clear idea of what the post-pandemic work future will look like. Let me know in the comment section below what you think. Please click the like button. Please subscribe. Please enable notifications. I have a question for you. Do you think that there are going to be a wave of resignations in your community, in your town, in your neck of the woods? Are you one of those individuals who has decided to resign from your job and look for another opportunity? Or do you know of someone who has done that? Let me know what you think in the comment section below, because at the end of the day, our community is what makes Ignition Time so special. I want you to know that I'm proud of our community and I work hard on this channel every single day to create videos and to create episodes of Ignition Time for our channel. I'll give you the latest news when it comes to the country, the economy, as well as our money. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Are you one of those individuals who's going to be resigning or is considering resigning and is actually exploring his or her options? Are you looking at new opportunities, or do you know of someone who's actually thinking of doing the same thing? Have the last 12 months given you the opportunity to reevaluate your priorities, both from a personal standpoint, a financial standpoint, and most importantly, a professional standpoint, saying, hey, maybe I went to school all these years to do this, but I don't want to do this anymore. I'd rather just do something else. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. I appreciate you watching this episode of Ignition Time. Please click the like button. Please subscribe. Please enable notifications. Once again, my name is Dr. Nitin Chhoda. This right here is a little bit of information about me. Please follow my channel. If you're not a subscriber already, become a part of our community, and also follow us on Twitter. This right here is my Twitter feed. Our Twitter handle is ignition_time. That's ignition_time. Thank you so much for watching. I'm looking forward to seeing you in the next episode of Ignition Time. Take care. Bye.